Fake identifications. What notaries need to know and how you can help prevent fraud. Fraud is a growing problem in the United States, particularly fraud involving property like land or houses. What is the most effective thing that you can do as a notary to prevent fraud? Be cautious when verifying your signer's identity. The identification we use most often when notarizing is the driver's license, so we'll be focusing on that here, but the tips in this video can easily be applied to other sorts of identification as well. The most frequently altered areas of driver's licenses are the birth date, expiration date, and the photograph. Let's start with the basics of carefully reviewing an ID. First, dates. Does the birth date look plausible for the signer? Is the expiration date either in the future or no more than 3 years in the past? Next, look at the visual information on the license. Does the picture provide a reasonable resemblance to the description on the license? Age, hair, eye color, for example. We all know that hair can be dyed or covered with a wig, but relatively speaking, age and eye color are harder to disguise. Finally, does the height on the license look about right for the signer? Now it's time to look for obvious alterations to the license. Here are some of the more common ways you can spot alterations. Look for distorted printing. Look for numbers or letters that are out of line. Turning the license sideways when you look at it can help things that are out of alignment stand out. Incomplete or peeling lamination is another red flag. And finally, you're going to want to run your finger a little bit over the photo to see if it has any raised edges. Finally, let's look for special features that are supposed to be present on the license. State-issued IDs have special features like holograms or laser-engraved signatures, which can be difficult for a forger to replicate. For Oregon, you should see a small ghost image of the driver's photo in the bottom right corner, a hologram of the word Oregon on the top left, and the state of Oregon, state bird, and a branch on the middle and right area of the license. For other states, the DMV website usually has a section on characteristic features of driver's licenses and ID cards issued by that state. Check the DMV sites for the states from which you regularly see identification documents to get the current information about special features on their IDs. Let's finish up with some pro tips to help you protect yourself and your customers. Never allow yourself to be rushed through identity verification. Never make an exception to the signer appearing before you, and never help a signer work around a failed KBA when you're conducting a remote online notarization. Always establish a process for checking ID and use it consistently. Always check the height and appearance of the signer against those on the ID, and always ask for a second form of ID if you have any concerns. Questions? Contact us. Call the Corporation Division at the number on the screen, email the Notary team at the email address on the screen, and check out the other notary resources on our Resources and Aids to Notarization page, including handouts and videos on specific notary topics. Thanks for watching.